All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, presenting the challenger, Monster. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 132 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, China, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Lee.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
So here we go, round one of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting they're going to stick to what got them to the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions. Dig and kick.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, Most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Beautiful body kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Don't back up. Push forward.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. Fantastic takedown.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. And they both stand up. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Punch coming, it's blocked.
That
big knee.
That knee hurt him. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Straight right hand, no good.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Oh, huge block!
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
And they separate. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line.
Let's go. You can do this.
Liver kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. So a strong 5 minutes down.
Catch your breath. Listen, you can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Second round underway. Sound defensively blocks the shot.
Set the pace and hit it first.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Just misses there with the left.
Protect your face.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Single collar tie now. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
It's very tricky when he throws that body.
Right hook to the body. Just missed with the left there. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
And
huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Blocks the shot.
Still nice body kick land.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Right hand punch from the clinch. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Real sneak body. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates this space to land a beautiful ground and pound combination.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit and don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that shit.
Final seconds here. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Nice moving punch. Look at him drive his chin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Big body kick.
And he caught the kick. And there comes the separation now.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands.
Nice punch land.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Take a shot. There it is.
Lee gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. The right hand just misses. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Whiffs on the elbow.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, a huge block there.
Beautiful body kick.
There as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Let's focus now.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Oh!
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Got the single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Oh, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's done! He's done! Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice elbow.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Big kick lands.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
What a punch.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Oh, nice.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. And they separate. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Good stick.
And he Lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Right hook to the head, blocked. That knee might have landed there. And yet again, finding the right distance and range and landing another punch. He's got a kick right under that right elbow. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round. DC will show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You're winning this fight. You have to stay ahead now. Let's get back out there and keep doing what we're doing.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Pretty good right hand. All right, single collar tie now, and they separate. Back to the left hand now. Now over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, but he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Right hand on point. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
He's been working hard defensively. Kick clock there.
Nice body kick. Nice punch there. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
And he switches his stance yet again. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Muay Thai plum.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Comes through with a big knee. Oh! Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Two minutes remain in the round.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Just missed with the elbow there. DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Lee.
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue that tonight is the crowning achievement of his mixed martial arts career. Knocks out the #1 contender with style points to retain his heavyweight title. Congratulations.